Hey, Catherine Ewing here from Reawaken Your Dreamer. Thanks for coming by. It is my passion and my purpose to help you reawaken your dreamer, realign your passions, and rediscover your soul's purpose. And I'm so excited to be with you today to share a couple of little tools and techniques that I really love to help get women started about taking a look at who am I and why am I here and what are my gifts and what am I really here to do in the world, because that's the period that we enter when we come into midlife, when we've moved through perhaps our early dreams of marriage and family and career, and we may still be involved in that, but it's no longer the absolute center of our lives. And, in my work and in my play with friends, I hear over and over again that, at this point in life, a lot of women are saying, I don't really know who I am anymore. I'm not sure I ever really knew. I just kind of went along with what I thought I wanted. And I really feel like I want to connect with myself. I really want to know myself more authentically. I want to understand more about my own passions and my own purpose and the gifts that I'm here to bring into the world. And there it is. That's exactly what I love to do with women, and especially helping them look at old patterns and unearth the causes, the subconscious reasons that they may be keeping themselves limited or holding back or really not connected with who they are at a very deep, essential level. So I'm not going to go into that so much today. There are other videos in which I do that. But today I just wanted to take a few quick minutes and share a couple of my favorite tools with you to really begin to open up the door to your conscious awareness about who you really are and what your gifts are and how you might begin to bring them into the world. So the first tool seems so simple. The first time I did it, I was like, really? Is this going to do anything? And it seemed so simplistic to me. But what I have found out over the years, both continuing to do this exercise myself and doing it with clients, is that if you let it, it can be a really profound experience. And it's so simple. It's just sitting down, getting quiet, dropping into your heart and asking yourself the question, who am I? And begin to write down whatever it is that comes into your awareness. And if you're like most women, the first things that will come have more to do with the roles that you play. I'm a daughter, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a teacher, I'm a nurse, I'm a caregiver, whatever that might happen to be. I'm a yoga instructor. And after you get through with those, I want you to ask another question. And who else am I? And who else am I? And who else am I? And just continue to sit with that question and allow yourself to move more deeply into the answers. And they will start to come. There's no pressure here, there's no judgment, there's no test. This is really all for you to begin to open the door to your higher self, to that inner part of you that's more connected with your divine presence and your sacred essence. And so give yourself some time, and you don't have to do this all at once. You can sit down and play with it a little bit, put it aside and come back to it. What I have found is that once I ask that question, then answers sort of pop into my mind as I go through my day. So you might want to keep a little recorder or pen and paper handy and just jot down other responses that might come to you and have fun with it. The second exercise is also pretty simple but profound. And that is to, again, get quiet, check in with yourself, have something to write with, and simply ask the question, who do I admire and why? And this could be famous people, it could be your next door neighbor, it could be someone who's alive, it could be someone who has passed, it could be a historical figure, even a mythical figure. It doesn't really matter. just check in with who do I admire and why. And the why is really the more important part of this question, because it's about what this person represents, about the energy that they bring, perhaps the difference that they're making in the world, just the way they carry themselves. You know, there could be many, many different aspects of why you admire a particular person. So once you've written down the names of the 5 people that you admire and the qualities or the characteristics that you admire most about them, I want you to know this: that you also contain the same qualities and characteristics. Because in order for you to recognize them in someone else, you have to embody them yourself. Now, you may know this about yourself already, or this might be a part of you that really hasn't manifested yet. It might, be hidden under the surface a little bit. So I just want you to be aware that if there are qualities or characteristics, ways of being in the world that you admire in other people, it is a reflection of the part of you that wants to express in that way. So know that those qualities and characteristics are within you as well. And then when you do that, you can begin to be more curious and open to the possibilities of how might I express those qualities, those characteristics in the world. Again, no pressure, no tension, just opening the door of conscious awareness so that information and intuition can begin to come to you when you least expect it. So that's it for now. Stay tuned. There'll be another video in your inbox in just a couple of days. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will speak with you soon. Namaste.